Alright, so we wrap up the Underworld reviews, but we're still going on with the Halloween month movie reviews with number 4, and that is Underworld Awakening. The most underrated in the Underworld franchise. So, this is directed by Marlind and Bjorn Stein, which this is the only movie I've seen them direct, because the other movie I've heard it has a 0%, so whatever. And this is, the story and script is also written by Lynn Wiseman, as well as John Hlavin, J. Michael Straczynski, and Allison Burnett. And this sees the return of Kate Beckinsale. So, let's start off with the plot of this movie. And so if you haven't seen the movie, I will be giving away spoilers throughout this entire review, so you best leave now. So I'm going to explain this plot in the best way I can. 6 months after the events of Underworld Evolution, the government, as well as the general public, has become aware of the existence of vampires and lichens. An initial program to study and harness their potential powers and scientific applications soon escalates to all-out genocide. Shortly after this genocide begins, Celine and Michael are captured by humans, and due to her enhanced vampiric traits, she is imprisoned in cryogenic suspension. That's one of the plots of this movie. But to me, to some people, this and the other plot is the overall plot to me. So after being frozen for 10 years, during which time both species have been hunted to the brink of extinction, Celine escapes, and so she is back to find Michael, but also she discovers that Michael is dead, but she is giving birth to a daughter, Eve, which they don't mention her name, Eve, throughout the whole movie. Shunned by nearly all surviving vampires, save one named David, even Celine seems powerless against the latest opponent, a genetically enhanced lichen. And so her, Eve, as well as Sebastian, who's a detective, and David have to stop him, as well as the head scientist of the organization. So that's the basic plot of this movie. So, Underworld Awakening, like I said at the beginning, this one is severely underrated. I think this gets way too much overwhelmingly hatred. It's not all that bad, but I do see people's issues with it. I will admit that this movie does just goes away from the plot that was shown in the first 6 minutes, but I actually like both of these two plots mixed in together. But I will talk about the characters. Kate Beckinsale, Celine, she's still great in the black leather suit. It's great seeing her back and hearing her narration again. Scott Speedman, who appears as Michael Kevan, he announced that he will not be returning for the 4th installment, but he does appear in archive footage from the first and second films and the stand-in's portrayal. So, yeah. India Eisley is Eve, who is a hybrid of lichen and vampire. She's the daughter of Celine and Michael, and I liked India Eisley in The Secret Life of American Teenager. I love her in this movie. She was great. I liked her accent, and it's pretty cool. I liked her powers that she has. So her basic story is the lichens intended to use her DNA to make themselves immune to silver and have the vampire's ability to heal. Theo James, who I'm sure a lot of people know from Divergent even, but I like Theo James as David. He's the son of Thomas, and so He was killed by Lycan during attacking the Kevan, and he's later revived by Celine. I like his character. He was also awesome. Michael Ealy is Detective Sebastian, who Michael Ealy's been in a lot of other movies. Barbershop, 7 Pounds, For Color Girls, The Perfect Guy recently in 2015. I like his story. He was once married to a vampire, and he witnessed his wife burnt by sunlight when the government conducted a door-to-door extermination. You also got Charles Dance as Thomas, who is the father of David, and Stephen Ray as Dr. Jacob Lay as the head scientist of Antigen, and he's secretly a Lycan of the father of Quint, who is played by Chris Holden Reed. He was the super Lycan. So, I like the action in here. They did shoot this movie in 3D, but this movie was post-converted to 3D. I love the score again by Paul Haslinger. I do love the songs that they chose. Made of Stone, which plays at the end of the movie. That was the best song. I liked Trip to Darkness, played by Lacuna Coil. I wish that was played during the credits as well. And that's probably my only issue with this film and the Underworld Rise of the Lycans, that this movie does not play in songs during its credits except for one song, and that's it. But I don't know. I'm okay with it. I love the action in here. The action in here is great. I love how this movie is. I like the effects. The effects are great. For $70 million, they better be great. This movie is an hour 28 minutes, and it goes by very fast, so you have to really pay attention. There is some choppy editing in here, but it's not all that noticeable for me. Excuse me again. But Underworld Awakening or Underworld 4 is not the worst Underworld movie, but it's definitely a downfall from the first 3 movies. But I still have fun with this movie, and it's one of my favorite 4th installments in the series. So I will give Underworld the Underworld Awakening in Epictastic. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I will see you guys for another one.